that not all parasites are good. I mean, there are some very nasty parasites, not just in biology, but also in social networks, for example. Things like alt-right trolls can be seen as parasites, or like you say, colonialists, something like Facebook can be seen as a big parasite, feeding of its clients or users. And so the difficulty with this is that how do you define parasite? It can be almost anything. And so the question is, do you take some authoritarian point of view, like I say this is parasitic, so this is the definition, or is there a way to kind of keep it open? So what I've done here is I've collected about 300 tracks from YouTube that use either band names that are called bands that are called Parasite. Like this is a Swedish band called Parasite, Swedish metal band, or bands that have songs called Parasite. Like this is Kiss, a song called Parasite Lady, or bands or artists that use parasitic techniques, and this is like plunderphonics, so that it's like collage, a reappropriation of samples and stuff like that. And then I try to order them from my ideal view of parasite in the more or less parasitic. So the least parasitic is on the outside, and the most parasitic is closest to the center. So interestingly, the band called Parasite is on the outside because it only has the name Parasite, but it doesn't really do anything parasitic. And a band like Negative Land is very close to the center because not only does it use parasitic strategies, like it used samples of U2, but also got into a court case with U2, then used this court case to make another project. So it's a much more layered parasite, and it makes a kind of complex relationship with its host, and the host also becomes a kind of parasite. So the more complex this relation, the better the parasite.
So how many years has this project been going? And
I think it's about the third year.
and is it like endless? Like I don't see it actually ending until you eat yourself.
I'm not sure. It was supposed to be only one project,
Yeah.
and so I think there is an end coming somewhere. I think there's two more projects still that I want to do.
Yeah. So I'm just
This is
going.
like the definition of concept that came out of this model of trying to define what is more or less parasitic. So instead of making a very rigid definition, just make the kind of gradual description of what is more or less parasitic.
What are these emails here?
Yeah, this is by Stella Vikirovic, kind of parasite art project.
It sounds like a Balkan name.
I think so.
That's not possible. That might be wrong.
And she wrote to Italian artist Maurizio Catalan about a work he did, which he reported as stolen, an imaginary work reported as stolen, and he made his police report of that work was a work of art. And she wanted to use that in an exhibition, so she sent him an email, and then she couldn't use the actual police report, so she asked if she could use this email exchange as part of the exhibition. And then you see the whole email exchange as well, where they don't really want her to use the email exchange, and she keeps on trying to get it. And then finally she kind of violates in a way their demand and still uses it. So.
And what's this? So you've actually, this is part of, relates to my book and the workshop today. So how do I just realised in the response you gave, very thoughtful, analytical response, that I actually use Parasite in my own book.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the Hikikuri.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually, that's also where we, I think, overlap.
Yeah.
Where the shy and parasite overlap in the somewhere in the dependency area, I think. So if you're shy and introvert, it's probably quite hard to find a job because all jobs are really focused on the extrovert supremacy, are a product of extrovert supremacy.
And what's this thing here? There's a video.
That's a video by artist, and it's called Hidden in Plain Sight. spreads them around, and they are supposed to be hidden in plain sight, so in public space, and they connect to that video.
And what's the thing here?
And this is by Dutch artist Laurie Bosboom, and it's about a conspiracy. I think conspiracies are very parasitic also. They parasite on existing themes, and it's a conspiracy about Avril Lavigne, which is a Canadian artist. And there was an online rumor that she had been replaced by Double.
Oh wow.
And he's collected all her old pop posters.
Oh, Avril Lavigne, the skater boy. He was a skater
exactly.
boy. That's really funny.
Yeah. So he's collected all the posts on the message board about this conspiracy.
Oh wow, that's really funny. I like you have this certain aesthetic in the space. So you're using brown tape here, graffiti, cardboard. And do you see that as intrinsic to the whole? I don't know, like there's a look or a aesthetic or a.
Well, it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's important for me because I'm not a very rich artist, and I think that to be effective as Parasite, it's also good to keep your costs as low as possible. Well, tape, I think, is very parasitic medium itself.
Yeah.
But it's also something that you accumulate through the years by making art. So you make a lot of choices as you go along, and these are just things also I really like working with.
Okay, great. And finally, how does this grow out of your zine archive?
How does this grow out of my zine archive?
Yeah. Or is this a type of archiving as well?
This exhibition, you mean?
Yeah.
It's in a way it's I see zines as very parasitic. I mean they're very parasitic on mainstream culture, and so it's me as a parasite zine maker parasiting on parasitic ideas that are going around in the art world. So and in that sense, archive is also a kind of parasite that collects all these kind of materials that fit maybe the concept of the archive. So I collect all these parasite ideas and parasite artworks to promote a kind of parasite worldview, or to create this kind of parasite underground maybe, or something like that. Maybe similar to what you're doing with shy radicals, but then a kind of parasite radicals maybe. You in your book also connect to film, movies, and audio tracks, and I think I've done the same here. I've connected to audio tracks about parasites, artists that use kind of parasite strategies, and so I'm learning. I think I'm learning by collecting these things. I discover new strategies that I can use myself. So it's also it's first of all selfish. I think it's trying to improve my own skills, and then at the same time helping connecting others. So I think I also do create something with it that's bigger than just my own interest.